of the Goats. It's episode 383. It is April 1st. Man, that was really hard for me. Shout out Quags. It's Quags Day, 4-1. 2026 National
because
One.
it's a joke. Ooh,
Hey, about this National 1 cent Day. Not even worth a penny.
Wow.
It's extinct, by the way.
It is
extinct. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. Guess what? On the show, we've got Final Four. We've got our own model. Remember the prediction model we had for the college football playoff? We got that. We're going to talk NFL news. We're going to talk a little bit of NHL. We're going to talk some golf. We're going to talk Easter candies. That's what's on the dock. From sure I'm forgetting something. But, boys, did anybody get gotten today? Edge is here. J-Vi's here. I'm AK.
I did not.
Okay.
A lot of that probably is because I'm not on the socials.
I was about to
so
say
I didn't have the opportunity to get got.
But none of your friends or your family tried to get you?
No. Well, my daughter told me I had a tail, and then she told me April Fools. So
hey, good for her.
But
shout out class of 39.
My sister-in-law tried to get me to take her to the airport and she had to be there at 6 a.m. And I was like, that's the best April Fool's joke I heard so far.
And she missed her flight.
Turns out she was serious. And I was like,
was she really?
Yeah. But I didn't get got. I scrolled a little bit on social media and I was starting to see some stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm not going to try.
Oh, dude, it was. I wasn't on it too much. Like I get on it periodically and like bookmark things, but I just didn't sit and scroll. I don't really do that anyways. Like I can't. I've never swiped up on TikTok. I literally use it to put our show stuff on there and that's it. I don't do anything else other than that.
Yeah.
But it was funny because you would see some comments of like, oh, I've decided to hang it up. Like there was a lot of creator people that were saying stuff like that. I'm like, would you like
be original?
Yeah. I mean, it was like 40 of them, you know,
Tom Brady coming out of retirement.
I don't know. I actually screenshotted a few that we're going to look at that actually they're like football related. So good for us. Right.
Yeah.
My son tried to get me though. He did try to get me. I mean, hey, we're in April now. That means it's Masters week coming up. We got the Final Four. We got the Masters.
Augusta.
Then we've got playoffs, NBA, NHL. We don't really care about NBA, but they're going to be on, so you can bet on them. And then we care about it then. So there's a lot, you know. National 1 cent today. How about this, boys? How about a couple of fun facts? Shout out B. McCormick. For those of you listening to the podcast, thank you. Like, subscribe, review, all that stuff. Leave a rating, all that stuff. B. McCormick's here, always. You know, AKC Fried Memes is here. The Fried AKC. His daughter dropped an extreme sour Smartie in my Coors Light. Really wasn't all that bad, to be honest. What?
Nice.
What? That's like the adult version of like dying Easter eggs.
God, could you imagine water with a sour worm in it?
I'd be like, that's basically liquid death. that's bubbly, or whatever that is, buble. So we got hockey on the TV screen over here. The college basketball invitational, the CBI kicked off today. But
I thought they weren't doing that one. Did Jack State make that one?
I don't know. Did Jack State make it? I don't know. But hockey, dude, the Ducks uniforms are sick. They have some of the best uniforms in sports, the Anaheim Ducks. How about this? Fun fact about pinning is RIP. Having excess copper in your diet can lead to a number of health issues like jaundice and blue-colored diarrhea. So if you're pooping out Smurf poop, you got too much copper in your diet.
Is that what blue icing's made out of? Because that turns your poop to.
So does that Cookie Monster.
Turns your poop blue too. That's hard to say.
The Cookie Monster ice cream, the Hershey's.
Yeah.
Note to selves here. He says, no, the big board for Jack State is 2026 Bowling National Championship. I did see that they're going to get a natty and baseball. I don't know if they beat Alabama last night, but I was following along that thread. He said Mahomes is ahead of schedule in his rehab, by the way. I don't know about that because the Seahawks were looking for an opponent, namely the Chiefs, and the Chiefs backed out. So don't know about that, Jack State.
Jack State has Mahomes plays week 1 on the big board.
Hey, I see a lot of people that are ahead of schedule on their rehab. Their doctor, you know, There's a lot of doctors that Ninja's here. There's a lot of doctors that say it's the worst they've ever seen or the worst they've ever had, or so on and so forth. So you're not fooling me with that, AKC. I can
Does
promise.
that mean we have too many doctors?
It means that doctors need to stop telling people that it's the worst they've ever seen, because there's a lot of people that come in that say that it's the worst they've ever seen. So either somebody's not doing their job, or people are just deteriorating at an alarming rate. Maybe they have too much copper. Chlorine gets all the bad rep. Hey, the enhanced Olympics. I'm down for that. I'm gonna watch that.
Hell yeah. Greatest home run derby ever during steroid era, for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Give me a home run derby with just people that are juicing.
Speaking of home run derbies,
here we go.
I got a bone to pick.
With who?
Although still impressive, the story that you told last show about Flaps
flapjacks
hitting dingers out left and right. You didn't mention that it was on the softball field.
Was it?
Yes. What? Yes. So although still impressive, he's hitting dingers 200 feet, not 400 feet.
Yeah.
I got some email from App State, and it was a tweet, and it was like, when home run derby comes into play, and I clicked on it, and I saw Flaps swinging and hitting homers and a few other people. And I was like, hey, never let the truth get in the way of a good story. You got us. Maybe that was my got moment. I don't know. But it was on the softball field.
The new one?
Yes.
I knew it was softball related. I just didn't know in what capacity. I knew they were like, I didn't know the field was a softball field, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
The video I saw was grainy. Like, I didn't know. I knew they were doing like underhand toss.
Grainy? What is this, 2010?
Well, no, my mom zoomed in from like. He sent it from his old. Hold on. I'm not going to try to find it right now, but.
Send it to the old BlackBerry.
I watched it for like 5 or 6 or a couple of seconds, and I was like, holy smoke, he's hitting absolute tanks. I didn't even think that.
He was. It was like us in wiffle ball. Like,
yeah,
the thing goes 10 feet. It's like, hit that out of the park.
Hey,
shout out Flaps, though. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. But
can you imagine kicking as many field goals as you can in a minute?
No.
Your hip flex would explode. Your hip flex would explode.
Dude, I could do that in my sleep, man.
I wouldn't be able to walk the next day because my.
Because you hurt your back playing Call of Duty the other night, dude. What are you talking about?
Who did? I did.
You.
That's because Edge has the virtual reality, so he's actually in the crouch.
He's standing up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
You ever seen Edge with a water gun?
Come on, dude. Don't bring that up.
He looks like he's about to bust into a house and search the house. He's like, you got my cover. He's like,
I love it though. Hey, practice.
This is why I can't hang out with J-Vado, because he doesn't get shit. You know, he always brings it out.
He got a gun in his hand and PTSD kicked in, and he's like,
hey, stay ready. Stay ready, dude.
That's
right. Kind of guys you want. Got your back. AKC needs a PT in his clinic. Once in a lifetime chance to relocate to the beautiful Jacksonville, Alabama. Dude, if I didn't have the construction going on in the backyard, you might have me intrigued. BMO said if he zoomed in the next county over with that Samsung. Just BMO hey, what are you doing, BMO? I'm just zooming in on the other side of the stands over there in the stadium. Like, why? I don't know. Because I can. All right, boys. Okay. Shout out at Hattie Hats. At howdy.hats.enc on Instagram. They make these beautiful hats that we got. J-Vi's wearing one. I'm wearing one. Edge is wearing one. Somebody's going to get a brand spanking new one in a couple of days. So, well, actually probably like a week or two, depending on when I get it out. But
you might as well
shout
say
out
April next year.
Right. Yes. So let's go over some of the internet's my curated list of internet April Fool's tweets that people were throwing out. The few that I did see. Oscar Blues, which is a brewery that's in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
They came out with one that said the Dale's Pocket Beers, a breakthrough in beer portability. It's shaped like a can of tuna and just has like 3 ounces of beer in it.
That's good.
That's good, right? That's
Yeah.
a good April Fool's, dude.
That is original. There was thought put into that.
Yep.
I love that.
Big cans slowing you down. These pocket-sized cans keep up. Take them anywhere, crack them anytime.
And let's be real, all of us would drink those.
You kid? I'd be
no
we'd be
way.
throwing those out like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's literally, it looks like somebody's got it in their back pocket like a can of Skull.
I'd be going around asking everybody if they wanted to have a chugging contest, and then that's the beer that I pull out.
Yes.
They need to make these. Like this is
Never lost.
I've been to this brewery a couple times. That's it. They got good stuff. The Dale's Pale Ale, pretty good.
Yeah.
But what an incredible, this is an Oscar. I mean, this literally deserves an Oscar. So, like, that's original. Drop a sour Smartie in there, and I mean, this dude's gonna be. You're gonna get in trouble, AKC, if you go to the bar and just start dropping Smarties in people's beers. The next one was Doritos. This says, "Get ready to smell like a snack." They came out with a body wash. Would you use a Doritos body wash?
No.
Dude, you know what I'd do? I just cover myself in sausage. They need a sausage dip shampoo and conditioner. That's what they need.
The lotion you put on doesn't rub in. It's like zinc oxide sunscreen. Just a sausage and cream cheese.
Oh, yes. You put that on your nose and your cheeks. This is good by Doritos, though. Very nice. Good job. Utah State. They came out with their battle cattle field where it's just cow printed field, football field.
Is this Maru doing this?
I don't know.
Because Maru came up with like those slides for Call of Duty and had the cow print on one of the uniforms.
Oh, that's right. That was BMO, I thought.
Oh yeah, it was BMO because
BMO's in the lab.
Yeah, because
shout out Utah State.
Doctor's jacket on.
Shout out Florida Atlantic, saying the first ever football beach game.
Wow.
Playing football on the beach.
Dude, that would actually be awesome.
I don't know how they would make that work, but that would.
Do you know how slow you would have to run unless it's like the hard sand?
Dude, that would be. You know how much chafing would happen?
Oh, yeah.
With all that sand? That'd
bad.
be a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to like saran wrap your thighs. There was, and like.
They would rub together worse with that.
Vacuum seal your junk. Like.
Baby powder, man. Baby powder takes sand off of people.
What's that? What are those bags that you freeze your meat in that you suck all the air out of?
Yeah. Can you imagine going to the training room? Like, all right, got to go get taped up with the training room. Got to put. Oh, that would be terrible. And the Browns doing Brown stuff, but that's the best they can come up with. Is the Browns helmet with the Browns helmet logo on the side there.
That would be hilarious. Can you imagine? I love that.
A new era introducing Origins. Like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Oh. And then our favorites.
This is epic, dude.
Our favorite, dude.
This is epic.
Shout out to the Kilgores. Kilgore's wife got him good all over Instagram. Got him with the Lloyd Christmas bowl cut, dude.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. I mean,
did he dye his beard in that color too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dyed.
It's a Just for Men commercial, and
yeah, does he play for Purdue basketball now?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's incredible. I love that. He said simple compression shorts would work. Yeah, right, dude. You got to go get your junk vacuum sealed at the training table, dude. Come on. Okay, that was all the April Fool's fun. Let's really kick this thing off. We're not even into the Final Four or anything yet. I don't know what's happening in the off season. I've been out of town for like 5 days, so I'm off my game as far as putting stuff together. But this is a video from College Transfer Portal that's making its round that everybody's like, oh my God, football, what are they doing? This is so stupid. And it's basically like this super Oklahoma drill. This is from Southeast Missouri. and they said it was complete stupidity. And they've got like 4 dudes running from different at each other from different corners, and 2 people go low and 1 person goes high, and there's a runner with the ball, and everybody's losing their mind, right? So they had to ban the Oklahoma drill. I have my thoughts on this, but Edge
The
or
Oklahoma
J-Mac,
drill is banned.
Yeah,
What?
I think that's what I read. Like that's what the people were saying. This is why we got rid of the Oklahoma drill, and this is even dumber. Does anybody have any thoughts? Because I have mine.
The Oklahoma drill separates the men from the boys.
That's how you made the team.
Yes.
Do you commit to football or not?
That's how you knew that that person wasn't just there for the steak and chicken.
Yeah. You're going to lay on your back and not know who you're about to run into, but you got to get up off your back and freaking get them chopping and get up in the hole and go hit somebody.
Yeah. You got to earn your spot. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it pointed out who wanted a pair of pants for the girls to look at their butts in the stands, or who wanted a pair of pants because they wanted to hit somebody and play some football.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I can't remember the drill we used to run that had the circle. We called it a circle of death or something like that, where literally like the coach would be in the back and he would just shout out a number like 52, and 52 would run out of the circle to the guy in the center of the circle and just
I love
light.
that. Yep, yeah, I remember that.
Hit him.
Yeah, that was an awesome one. I like this though, man. I mean, for one, it takes the soft guys out, like we were saying, since today is a soft game. And I just want to know who's defensive coordinator is so we can hire him at Clemson. Because if you watch the video, dude, they got some good form. I mean, they're lighting them up.
That's my argument, is that you're teaching people to be prepared for this moment. Because this is where like if you practice not hitting enough, you're not going to know how to get hit. You're not going to hone your ability to be aware of when somebody goes low or be aware when somebody comes in from nowhere. Like if you just practice not hitting because you think you're being safe, you're actually dulling your nervous system to be prepared for these types of things. This is actually smart. I'm gonna go on record and say this is smart because you got people diving at your legs. You better learn to get your legs out of the way. What do you think in the game? Somebody's gonna go at your legs and be like, hey, we don't do that in practice, guys. We can't make that tackle anymore. I mean, they said they were going to enforce the hip drop tackle thing, and I didn't see that once last year. So
I haven't seen this video.
You have to watch it. It's epic.
The guy, the white jersey, he's coming from like the safety position, and the guy on the ground, he's coming like a D end or a corner blitz, and the 14's just running like a running back.
No, you've got one guy coming from over here in the left where the mouse is, another guy coming from over here, one guy coming from here, one guy coming from over here. You got 4 different guys. They're all running into the middle, and there's one guy with the ball who's over here. He's coming this way. And so you got 3 dudes coming at one guy, and one person's going high and 2 people are going low, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like,
so basically, it's 2 corners crashing, J.U.Y.
Yeah,
2 corners crashing at the guy,
and just hit that right joystick and pull back.
Yeah,
the old DJ Corman.
You can do that. Yeah,
they all run into each other.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was smart because I'm like, I started thinking everybody's got the same take. Like Ryan Clark's like, oh, this guy needs to be fired, but you can't be doing this to your players in practice. I'm like, this is a scenario that is likely to happen in the game, and you better be able to get out of the way.
This is football. Yeah.
And it's football.
I mean, Ryan Clark did these drills because when he played, he hit people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a guy that shied away. He hit people because that's what he had to do in practice. That's what we did growing up. You don't hit like that without hitting in practice.
You got to learn. You're running, and you got to practice getting your feet up off the ground, or else your knees are going to get collapsed.
Well, and for a defensive player too, like you were saying, like it trains you how to hit and know that, like, if you stick your neck out just a little too much to the left and you go in with your right shoulder, that's going to give you one nice stinger, and not to do that next time. So it's training you and helping you. And I mean, what I was thinking of too is like in the Marine Corps, when we did combatives and, mixed martial arts and stuff, they kept doing this thing called body hardening. And I was like, this is the most retarded thing in the world, where literally like you stand in front of people and like they just hit these nerves on your arm to the point where like you can't move your arm, you can't even curl your fingers in. But then what it's really doing is like when you do go hit somebody, you can't feel it because everything is all like calcified, basically,
Yeah, it's
And
desensitization is what it is.
yeah, right, exactly.
It's
And
like
I
fighters
was
punching themselves before they go out to fight.
Yeah, and I was like, this is stupid. But then all of a sudden you start using it, you're like, oh, this makes sense. Now I know why we're doing it. Same thing with this. Some people might think it's stupid, like we shouldn't be hitting each other, you're gonna get somebody hurt, whatever. Well, how about learn how to do it right? How about just lower your shoulder and bring the pain? And if you got the ball, learn how to take a hit or get the hell out of the way. And that's football.
I love how this guy says this is exactly how players end up getting hurt for no reason. I'm like, if you're playing football, there's a chance you're going to get hurt on every single play. Like, you might as well practice situations. Yeah, I mean, you might as well practice situations that occur that cause horrific injuries. Anybody remember Willis McGahee? What happened? He was engaged up top and somebody shattered his knee because he dove low.
Marcus Lattimore, South Carolina.
I mean, yeah. So
we love this load management for football.
Dude, don't.
I love this because this is spring ball, and this is what spring ball should be.
I'm rooting for Southeast Missouri right now.
You trying to earn your spot, you hitting, you tackling. Like, it's not a 7-on-7 spring ball where, we're just going to learn the plays and make sure we run the routes correctly. Let's see what kind of men we got.
Also, do the NFL guys really want to play like no contact football? We saw what just happened to them when they played the USA team.
Ooh.
They got beat 84-3 combined. So these guys are like, everything's dangerous. Like, you really want to go to flag football? Because then you're going to be out of a job because you're not playing that sport. Like, you got embarrassed. So he said J.Y. was acting like he wasn't kicking a ball on the side. Hey, your boys were some ATHs back in the day.
Hey, we got thrown out of practice for shutting down.
Hey, pick 6 to the house. You don't come to the left side unless you're bringing your lunch. Ed's jealous of Southeast Missouri tackling technique. Clemson is down bad.
Yeah, we're not looking too good. Spring game was not good.
Talking content or talking Oklahoma drills on Wednesday night. Where else in the world would you find this content? Hey, we used to hit, buddy. Yeah. I was on the kickoff team, AKC. Got my helmet knocked off, but I was there.
2008, I led special teams and tackles. If I didn't get a touchback,
hey, your boys weren't afraid to stick our noses in there.
First person on record to tackle Trenton Holiday.
That's right. Dislocated your shoulder.
It still hurts.
Which one of you guys can I move in with? Edge. You can move in with Edge. What's up, Big South Philly? P. McCormick says the NIL made sports so much better according to the committee. You can't have hitting drills that might cause concussions. I am not the committee. I'll tell you that. But all right. That's enough of that. Let's look at March. Let's look at April. So this is what we're talking about. April. We got women's Final Four national championship. We got the men's Final Four national championship. I don't know. They put WNBA free agency on here, but okay. Then you got the Masters and the WNBA draft. Then you got the NBA playing tournament. The playoffs begin for the NBA and the NHL. Then you got WrestleMania, and then you got the draft at the end of April. So there's
wow, WrestleMania's moved.
Hey, what does that get us to? May. And May is basically boat season. And then the summer's over because it's boat season, and then it's football season. Where's the UFL on this, boardroom? You don't like football?
Wow.
It's embarrassing. So,
wasn't there a huge fight in the UFL game last weekend?
I think so. They had some pretty good numbers. I'm going to tune in this weekend. If I wasn't traveling, I didn't watch much of anything. All right, boys. Let's debate this real quick. Top 5 Easter candies.
You still didn't add it. I told you what to add.
Well, no, I wasn't going to add it. You're supposed to say it on the show and be like, hey, this list sucks because it doesn't have one of the goats.
I got you. Okay.
Number 5 for best Easter candy. Okay. This is, you got to have some sort of bunny. You got to have eggs. You got to have jelly beans. Like, those are like the 3 staples of Easter candy. Bunny Big Ear is number 5. People will debate whether it should be a lit chocolate bunny or like a solid chocolate bunny or a Ghirardelli chocolate bunny. But Bunny Big Ears is the original goat. It's unique. It's got the bow tie. It's got the googly eyes. It's got the giant ears. Thing's huge. Number 4, Starburst jelly beans. There is no other jelly bean. I don't really care what anybody says. Number 3, the Snickers eggs. They've ruined them recently because they took away the aluminum foil wrap where you used to be able to split the egg in half. It's trash, but it's still really good. You remember those old school ones? Number 2 is the Reese's egg. This particular one that comes in the snack size, those are the best ones. The white chocolate one's really good. And then the Cadbury Robin eggs. That's my favorite Easter candy. The committee's favorite Easter candy.
Robin eggs are garbage. You got to get the Cadbury caramel-filled egg.
I spoke wrong earlier in the chat. What I was trying to tell you is what you had. Is what you I know what you had in first. I thought it was Mounds. It is Whoppers.
Dude, those aren't.
It's Whoppers. Robin eggs are Whoppers.
Those are not Whoppers. Those are milk chocolate, dude. You're getting the. That's your problem. You're getting the wrong Robin's eggs.
I like those. I like the Whopper ones.
You like the Whopper ones?
Yeah.
No, dude. You got to get the Cadbury ones.
The crunchy shell.
No. Get the Cadbury ones. I'm telling you, dude. You start eating those, you won't be able to stop. You won't be able to stop.
I couldn't stop with those. We had to get them out of the house.
I didn't even buy any mini eggs this year. I didn't even buy them.
The Reese's are good.
The Reese's are legit. I don't know what they do.
Put them in the freezer.
That's the best Reese's variant of any of the holidays. Not the jack-o'-lantern, not the Christmas tree. That damn Reese's egg is like the perfect ratio of chocolate and peanut butter. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. He said you'll chip a tooth real quick if you go get a Bunny Big Ear and hollow, and it's not. You're exactly right, dude. That's a disaster. But the Reese's peanut butter eggs, those are good. Those are good. So,
I'm not a big jelly bean guy,
dude. The Starburst jelly beans are the only ones you can eat. I just had to get that out there because Easter's coming. Shout out everybody for Happy Easter. My wife and I were talking. We were talking about the significance of, we were talking about, traveling and seeing family for Christmas and all that stuff. And I was like, Easter is kind of the same deal. I view it in the same light. She goes, they're not the same. And I'm like, what do you mean? You can't have Christmas without Easter. And you can't have one without the other, right? What are you talking about? So we went down that road. She's like, you're such an idiot. I was like, what?
What came first?
I'm just saying. Come on. Thoughts on Peeps? Get them out of here.
No, yeah, garbage.
Get them out.
Put them in your Coors Light. Imagine how fluffy it would be.
I just picture him like getting a pint of Coors Light, just dropping a peep in there. Oh, that was good. All right. Speaking of chocolate bunnies, boys, we want to do something together next time we're all together. Somebody go buy a 10-pound chocolate bunny, and it has instructions on how it should be smashed with a hammer. 22,000 calories in this bad boy.
Good gracious.
10 pounds.
It's like $150 too or something in that.
Loser of the next bet has to go get one of these things
and eat it in one sitting.
Yeah. Eat it like
Gross.
On a football Sunday. You have to finish it
with 22,000.
That might kill you. You might be.
That's pretty bad.
That comes with a side of Ozempic. You can get it in bulk at Costco.
Side of diabetes. Good gracious.
Dude, holy smokes. Oh. All right. Anything else on the Easter candies and bunnies?
Is that an April Fool's joke?
I don't think so. No, I think this is real. So, any other things on the Easter candies?
No.
All right, let's get to some Final Four talk. All right, boys. Final Four set: Arizona, Michigan, Illinois, UConn. The national championship odds are on Underdog. We're not sponsored by Underdog, but this was the nicest graphic I like screenshotting. Shout out Underdog. 36% chance Arizona will win, tied with Michigan for 36%. Illinois at 20%, UConn at 15%. What do you make of this graph?
I think it tells me exactly what we were saying last show, and the Arizona-Michigan game is the national championship game. And it supports my argument to reseed at the Final Four to ensure that you get the best game that you could get from the national championship.
I love that. They should have a committee for the Final Four and do a committee. They're missing out. They should make a committee that they could use to do a TV selection show of who was the number 1 seed. They're missing out. Get Reese Davis on there. Get phone in Kirk Herbstreit. They would love it. And then, get the SEC commissioner and the Big Ten commissioner and watch them go at it and be like, no, we deserve the first seed. They could do a whole segment, a whole show. It'd be hilarious. B. McCormick says UConn plus 550, and he wants it. That's a fun bet. I know they were underdogs last time I looked to Illinois. How about this fun fact? The team that's eliminated Duke from the NCAA tournament has lost their next 6 times in a row. Going back to 2018, team that beats Duke. This is from Reddit Degenerate 96 on Reddit College Basketball. They haven't blocked us. 2018, Kansas beats Duke in the Elite Eight, loses to Nova in the Final Four. 2019, Michigan State beats Duke in the Elite Eight, loses to Texas Tech in the Final Four. 2020 is COVID. 21, no Duke in the tournament. 22, North Carolina over Duke in the Final Four. They lost the championship to Kansas. 23, Tennessee beat Duke. They lost to FAU. 24, State beat Duke. They lost to Purdue in the Final Four. And last year, Houston beat Duke, lost to Florida in the final game.
Illinois?
Maybe. Sorry, B. McCormick. That crushes your UConn plus 550.
Illinois is minus 1.5. They were 2.5, so it's moved.
People are coming to UConn, and probably until this tweet went out. So, we don't have too much. What I do have is our model, our predictor model, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I was going to do for the Final Four. Here it is. We did this for the college football playoff predictor model when we had the Final Four for that. And we basically like to make up our own stats here. And so what we do is we take it and we do the Final Four fun fact championship predictor model. So the first thing we do, and we highlight and we determine who gets the most yellow boxes. Okay. So the first thing we do is we look at a state bird from each team and this is nice because the university is also the state that they're in, right? Illinois, Connecticut, Michigan, Arizona. That's only happened like a few other times. So you get the state bird of Illinois is the Northern Cardinal. For Connecticut, it's the American Robin. For Michigan, it's the American Robin. And for Arizona, it's the Cactus Wren. Now, our ornithological expert, boys, is not here with us. So it's come upon us to decide
Northern
which
Cardinal.
bird. Why?
I don't know. I mean,
Cardinals are mean.
You got 2 American Robins on there, so you can't have a winner for both.
They're out. You can't have that.
And then the Cactus Wren is like a little baby bird, I think. So,
but it lives in a cactus, dude.
Yeah, but it's still tiny though, so it gets in between the spikes, so it's cheating.
Okay.
It's not gonna like
saying a sheep in wolf's clothing.
Right. Like, for a mockingbird for its size is a mean ass bird, So a wren, like you just crush them with your fingers. So
wren's a ground and pound too. So
Northern Cardinal.
You like the Northern J-Vi? Wait, look at that thing.
Cactus wren.
Is Edge a closet bird guy?
No. Not at all. For ducks, yeah.
You just rattled off what all these birds are. I'm just trying to look them up. I'm looking up Northern.
I'm looking at this Cactus Wren right now. I mean, it sits on top of these spikes, dude. Like this thing Like, you better cover.
Doves sit on top of power lines. That doesn't mean shit.
Power lines are covered, dude. What are you talking about? The power lines aren't exposed.
Yes, they are.
What?
Yes, they are.
The
Yes.
Cardinals are just mean.
Do you think so? Are Cardinals mean?
Yeah, aren't they?
Not the football team. I didn't think they were.
Are you thinking about a mockingbird, J.Y.?
Dude,
No,
this
a
cactus wren
Cardinal.
looks like an
Red
absolute
Cardinals, they're
unit
mean.
right now. How do I share this screen?
I've never seen a mean red cardinal.
Or is it bluebirds are mean? One of them are mean. I think it's Cardinals.
Hey, look, there you go. There's your cactus wren, boys.
Mm.
Look at that sucker.
Look at
I
it
mean, he's
just sitting on the cactus.
I mean, he's sitting on the cactus. Like,
I'm going cactus.
I think the cactus wren. If you can go sit on a cactus. So, oh, there you go. He said Cardinals like to nest in spiked bushes, so they are prissy too.
Mm.
Cactus
So I guess
work.
I'm telling you, dude. I think living in the desert, the cactus wren, you're hardened, dude. That dude's hard. That's like Batman, Christian Bale, when he goes into has to get himself out. All right, we're going cactus wren. We're highlighting it. Final answer, right?
Right.
2v1. Okay. Okay, Arizona's in the lead. Most famous person from Illinois is Nick Offerman. There was also another one that was Hugh Hefner, but that was controversial, so I didn't put that one on.
I'm going to Illinois already.
You want me to change it? I can change it.
Why not?
They gotta have somebody more famous than Nick Offerman.
I was shocked. Like, I looked up all these. UConn had Meg Ryan. Michigan had Madonna. There's Tom Brady. If you want to do
McDonough
that.
didn't go to Michigan.
Madonna?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
No,
Did she
I just
graduate?
Okay. I looked it up before.
she have an honorary degree or something.
That's like Butch telling me lists aren't power rankings. I bodied him right there in front of everybody. Madonna, and then Arizona was Kourtney Kardashian. I think that one's out. I was shocked by that one too.
Yeah, let's go back to old Hef in Illinois. Highlight Hef. I mean, it's bunny season, dude.
Hey, chocolate covered bunnies, bunny big ears.
What's wrong with blonde bunnies? I mean,
what do you?
Come on,
J-Bow, what do you think? Who are you going with here? This list was not very overwhelming whenever I did it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll go Arizona again.
Really? Okay.
I'm going based off looks for this.
Arizona, Kourtney Kardashian. Okay. Top state export. Illinois has chemicals, which is basically vaccine and pharmaceuticals. UConn has transportation equipment, which is basically aircraft and spacecraft. Michigan does small trucks, and Arizona does civilian aircraft.
Small trucks meaning Ford plant in Michigan or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a Ford guy, so I'm not going to Michigan.
Okay. I don't really want to go chemicals or vaccines or pharmacy.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, we got to pick one of them.
UConn.
Transportation equipment?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. All right, state. A fun fact about the state of Illinois is the first ice cream sundae was served there. A fun fact about Connecticut is that it was the birthplace of the hamburger. Michigan, the only state in the United States that has two distinct peninsulas. And Arizona, the only place on earth where the saguaro cactus grows. I think we're out on that one. So what are we doing? We going burgers, ice cream, or are we doing peninsulas?
Ice cream.
It's got to be between ice
Wait,
cream.
You're not an ice cream guy, though. How did you go ice cream?
I like ice cream.
All right.
I had ice cream with you the other day.
Well, which one would you do, Edge? State your opinion, dude.
I don't know, man. I guess it's a burger because I'm a fat. So, what were you thinking? Ice cream?
I'm ice cream because my kids love ice cream. I'm for the kids.
Right, let's go ice cream then.
I'm for the kids.
That's FTK.
Let's go FTK. All right, and then finally, the university fun fact: the University of Illinois The undergraduate library was built entirely underground. That's a fun fact about the University of Illinois. Yukon, the first cloned cow in 1999. That's kind of creepy. And then Michigan used to have live Wolverines for their mascots in the 1920s, but they had to get rid of them because they were too ferocious.
Nice.
That's baller right there. And then Arizona invented the first tree ring research lab, so you could tell how, which is ironic because it's Arizona.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Michigan.
It's got to be. It's got to be the Wolverines. Look at that. Okay.
So you know what we just did though. Now each team's got one.
No,
So,
Arizona has 2. So it looks like by our model, Arizona is
yeah.
predicted to win the national title game based off of Cactus Renbird and Kourtney Kardashian.
Love that.
I love the predictor model. I couldn't find it, and I finally found it. I was like, this is great. Oh, based of our analytic model, the Cactus Ren and Kourtney Kardashian lead us to believe that Arizona will win the national title. And it's pretty overwhelming in my opinion. So at least everybody got one. So there's a chance. So what would that be? So that'd be 40% in every other team. That's what we need to do. Arizona has a 40% chance based off our predictor model.
Yeah.
Every other team has a 20. There you go. That's what it is. All right. That was a fun activity. I love that. Oh, I love doing stupid stuff like that. It's incredible. Okay. Should we talk a little football? Anything else on the Final Four? What do you think about Indianapolis as a host? We've been there, J.Vi.
Yeah, I just think it's overplayed. You know, NCAA headquarters is there, so I get it. Makes sense for them and their offices, but it's like every 4 or 5 years it's in Indianapolis. But again, that's just a preference for me because we've been there a lot, me and my dad. But, you know, as a host city, it makes sense. It's pretty much in the middle of the United States. The place that they play, Lucas Oil, is like right next to downtown, so they can make use of all the hotels. It's a very walkable city.
It is.
So yeah,
There's a lot of bars and restaurants.
It makes total sense. But I just, as somebody that would frequently go to the Final Fours with their dad, you just kind of got tired of going to Indianapolis.
I remember it was a good time though. I've been there once, and when we went, it was a lot.
We've been there twice.
I mean, we've been there twice, not for the Final Four.
Yeah.
Free text hashtag. Okay, let's do some edge. Anything on the Final Four? Who do we think it's going to be? Who? Illinois and Michigan, or Illinois and Arizona?
I think it's going to be Illinois and Arizona.
Yeah. Not well. I mean, according to our model, Arizona has a 40% chance.
That's right.
Ed, you got anything to say about the Final Four?
No, I didn't even know who was in it till you pulled the model up. So
the referee, by the way, who head nuzzled or whatever you want to call it with Hurley is not allowed to ref in the Final Four.
Well,
wait a minute, they punished the ref instead of the coach.
Well, Hurley came out and said that he thought the ref was going for a chest bump. Hey, good call. Hey, respect. I mean, that's a good off the top of your head. I mean,
what a psychopath! Just unbelievable.
That's good.
Could you imagine though, like what the repercussions would have been if the ref did go for the chest bump and they did do that? Like if they actually did chest bump, like the memes that would come away from that.
Oh my gosh, dude! There's already some. I like the video of him doing that with his jacket all flailed away and then getting in the referee's face. I was like, it's one of those things where it's like the Vince McMahon thing where he's going like this. When I did like 40 of those in a row, and I kept popping off ideas. I said, what I put is like, when everybody thinks that I can't pack all that stuff in the car before vacation, and then I just go up and head.
And you leave the Xbox out.
Yeah, it's true. Oh. All right, let's talk a little football.
Football? Yay!
Okay, let's rattle off some NFL news. Of course, the Eagles can't help themselves but be in the news in the offseason. Jalen Hurts, this is from Tim McManus and Jeremy Fowler, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are at a crossroads entering the 2026 season. They wrote a big article. We're going to pull out some stuff that was said. Their concerns are reportedly growing around Jalen Hurts within the Eagles organization. Not the most coachable, quote, poor body language, not always bought in, end quote. He's also pushed back on offensive changes, including playing under center more. And then there's a lot of article or excerpts like this in the article. There's plenty of blame to spread. Hurts has had his hand in the offense of becoming calcified, according to several team sources who spoke to ESPN on the condition of anonymity. So the teammates or people involved with the Eagles are saying that he didn't want to branch out and evolve the offense, essentially. So,
How can they say that he is against going under center when they are known for the tush push?
that's a good point.
Fair.
Now, I will write the next two lines down. Whatever he shows reluctance to letting it rip sometimes. I would agree with that too. Like, you can tell he holds back and goes for a shorter pass, but it's probably also because his shoulder's trashed right now, and just he's just trying to survive. Like, he knows it's open, he sees it's open, he could have made that throw, but he just physically can't because his shoulder's about to fall off.
Well, it also says he diverts the game plan, changes play calls to an excessive degree. His strong preferences, coupled with the coach's efforts to play his strengths, which include the deep ball accuracy and throws to the perimeter, limits his breadth to which the offense can expand. So,
who do they think Jalen Hurts is?
Yeah, exactly.
Jalen Hurts has been the same player since he was at Alabama. I mean, that's why he got benched for Tua, because he wouldn't pull the trigger.
He wouldn't throw over the middle.
He held on to it too long. So it's like, it's like the girlfriend, or it's like the girl that wants to date a bad guy who has cheated on people previously, and she thinks like she's going to be the one that changes him, and he cheats on her. Like, it's the same person. He's been the same person the whole time. Like, I don't know. I don't understand why it's this big article, big fuss about, like.
Well, I mean, it's the media has to rip. I mean, they did it with the 49ers a couple of years ago. They did it with the Bills like a year or two ago. They hone in on one team that's been successful for a long time, and then they just start ripping them apart. I mean, that's what they do. And then they, and you're saying it's like, what on film has shown you anything other than what Jalen Hurts has been doing the past 4 years? Like,
Jalen Hurts has been the same quarterback since he was a freshman at Alabama.
Yep. It's just funny. The Eagles. They want it to act like it's drama. It's not dramatic. It's everybody expects them to do something, and he just can't do it. And nobody will admit that. That's the problem. So
I think he can. I think he could do it, but he chooses not to because I don't know if he just wants to protect his stats. He doesn't fully trust himself, but like, he'll show some glimpses every once in a while. Like, he can do this stuff, but I don't know, it's something with him.
Yeah.
That he just doesn't do it fully.
I think it really matters if he likes the offensive coordinator too. So,
didn't he like Brian? Wasn't he Brian Daboll at Alabama?
Maybe.
I think he was.
I think he seems like a guy where things would, if he doesn't like somebody, he'll kind of just clam up and be standoffish. So he did do it. He won a Super Bowl, allegedly. The defense won a Super Bowl. The Seahawks will be featured on this summer's Hard Knocks, and then the Patriots will be in 2027 of Hard Knocks. The two teams in this past season Super Bowl will take center stage again the next 2 summers. I don't know why they use mini helmets for this photo, Adam Schefter. That makes zero. You mean you couldn't get a regular helmet? Like,
is you sure it's not a regular helmet?
I'm pretty sure that's a mini helmet. I'm pretty sure. They can't fool me. But anyways, they need to do Hard Knocks on the referees when they're in their holdout. That's what we need to see. I don't watch this.
I'm glad the Bills have. It's the same show all the time. The production and the production value of it is top tier, but like it's just this. It is the same show. It's camp. Guy gets cut. Like I don't know. It's the same show.
Yeah, I've never seen this, so people are like, "Oh, you don't watch football? You're not a football guy." I'm like, "No, this is."
Well, the teams have total control over it too, so it's like they're not gonna let you find out anything that you shouldn't. Like, it's not like an all access. Like, oh, maybe I should watch this to figure something out. Like, I don't know.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't get it. I've never understood it. The NFL owners have approved a change to the scheduling policy, clarifying that Friday games are no longer considered short weeks. They were limited to 2 short week games per season. It still applies for now, but Friday games like Black Friday or Christmas this year don't count toward that limit. So a team can play 2 Thursday short week games and still be scheduled for a standalone Friday game, giving TV partners like Amazon more flexibility. Basically, what they're saying is they keep scheduling too many good teams playing primetime games, and they're running out of teams to play on Black Friday.
Yeah.
The Friday games because they don't have anybody else. So they need more teams so that they can predict who's going to play.
Weren't those games blowouts last year? Like they
I'm
weren't
pretty
big
sure.
games, were they? I don't think
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
good
awful.
games.
It was it the Eagles? I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't. It was, all the Christmas Day games sucked. So they're also, the NFL is not going to have any multiple Monday night football games at the same time.
Finally.
After experimenting that in recent years, those extra games will be placed elsewhere on the schedule, including a potential Thanksgiving Eve game. So they're going to take it and put it on Wednesday night, or maybe another Friday game. Or they've been planning stuff like this for years. Like they've been trying it out, being like, "Oh, they're giving us more football," and then they're like, "Oh yeah, we basically just take and made room for another game, and then we switch the Friday games. Don't matter." And they're just setting it up to be almost every day.
I know we're little test rabbits or test rats.
So this looks like a great thing, but then they're like, "Oh, well, now we're going to put football on Friday." But the games at the same time sucked. That was, unless you had 2 TVs. But the primetime games are supposed to be standalone games.
Yeah,
it's the whole point of them.
Well, it's like they'll put the Bills on Monday night, but then they'll on the other channel it's like the Panthers versus the Cardinals, so they can say they got a primetime game, but everybody's gonna be watching the Bills.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense why you would usurp the ratings. You know what I mean? So I'll tune in for the rookie karaoke, then turn it off. Oh yeah, we had to do that in camp back in college. Next, Browns owner Jimmy Haslam told reporters that Deshaun Watson has, quote, a great chance to be Cleveland's starting quarterback. Is this April Fool's? Why?
That's Edge's guy.
Shedeur Sanders gave him a porcelain horse as a gift.
So he could get hurt again the first week or 2 of the season and then sit the rest of the season out still getting paid.
This is why the Browns are the Browns. And they also said that they could or could not trade. Like they proposed a rule like being able to trade like 5 years or beyond the 5-year mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trade draft picks beyond 5 years. And then they're like, wait a minute, we're going to be drafting. We don't want to be able to do that because that's going to be us giving up picks. Because they keep trying to start Deshaun Watson 5 years from now.
Well, they have to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
$235 million, dude. He has to play.
Hilarious, dude. Also for the Browns, Shedeur Sanders changed his number to 2. Does that mean he's a second-string quarterback?
Or does that mean that he's already telling the Browns to retire his jersey from his first one?
Wow.
What a quarterback competition that's going to be. They should put the Browns on Hard Knocks for that. This is an interesting story, boys. The Lions made Frank Ragnow, who retired last year, return part of his signing bonus for retiring early, continuing a franchise policy that dates back to Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson for President Rod Wood. Our precedent goes all the way back to Barry Sanders, and I think the reality is they're not paying back their money. They're returning our money because they were paid in advance for services they didn't complete.
Mm.
The NFL is just cutthroat sometimes, dude. Like
yeah.
you read that and you're like,
Did you sign that contract?
would I?
Yeah.
I mean, where's your argument if you're like, where's your technical argument if you're Frank Ragnow? Like it sucks, but
Well, that's like Jack Hughes not getting the puck.
yeah.
Well, I also, I mean, how much money did he get paid? Even if he gives his sign-on bonus back, I mean,
I think it was millions.
yeah. And the sign-on bonus is what, 30, 40 grand?
No, I don't. Hold on.
Get the numbers. Let's go.
I would just make it to where I would say, well, just keep my half of my signing bonus, and if I play again next year, give the rest to me. That way, I'm not paying anything back.
Oh, okay, here it goes. He received a $6 million signing bonus as part of his 4-year, $54 million extension he signed in 2021. Following his retirement in June 2025, the Lions forced Ragnow to repay a portion of this bonus, as he had $3 million in amortized prorated bonus money remaining. So $3 million, I think he had to pay back.
That's
And
half
you
of
got
his
55
signing
million. Yeah, dude. Okay, here you go.
But no,
Or I would just sit there.
It's only a signing bonus, the $6 million signing bonus. He had to pay half of it back.
Yeah,
but he did 3/4 of his job.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not right. But I would just sit there and, do something that the NFL always does. And like, they kick the can down the road all the time. Like, yeah, well, I'll pay it back eventually and pay like $1 a year for the rest of your life or something.
But come on, he couldn't tough it out for one more year for extra $3 million. I mean, that's like a standard raise for him, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, does that hurt their salary cap or something? Or is that just their, I mean, what do they do with that money when they get it back? Like, does it go back into the team? Because if so, it's like, I don't know. But whatever. The NFL has a new theory to explain the resurgence of player concussions this last season. Face masks. The league found that 44% of the in-game concussions were related to face mask impacts, up 29% from 2015. It's because targeting. You're throwing people out for targeting, and they're leading with their faces. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard. Just like you idiots who didn't know how to figure out Christian Watson's hamstring injury because his hamstring was smaller. The NFL does some of the dumbest studies I've ever seen in my life. Could you not think that leading with your face mask in your face would eventually take precedent over head-to-head helmet-to-helmet contact? What kind of study is this? They're just pissing money away. Take that money and give it to Frank Ragnow, for crying out loud. Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy?
Yes.
It just like, oh, it went up because face masks are the reason concussions are up. It's always something. What are we going to wear? What are we going to Guardian face masks? Are we going to be out there in foam? I mean, we're going to look like.
Go back to old school, no face mask. Leather helmets.
No helmet.
Dude, I mean, at this point, we're going to be wearing Guardian caps on their face masks. You watch. Somebody's going to be putting padding on their face mask.
Just do the old rugby tape your ears trick,
I don't.
Cauliflower ears.
Yeah. But isn't a concussion basically because the brain like move forward and back real quick?
Yes.
Because so you can get hit from the side of the head, get a concussion, or straight on and get a concussion, right?
Yeah. It's not. You can get a concussion not even from getting hit in the head. It's the force moving your head in one direction and back the other direction very quickly. It's called the coup and counter coup forces. That's what it's called.
Yeah, what's it called?
Coup and counter coup.
Say that in English. What's it in English?
It's French, dude. I don't speak French.
Yin and yang, the moo and moo.
But basically, your body and your momentum goes one way, and it quickly changes the direction and causes your brain, because it's suspended in fluid. That's what your brain is. It's pressure and fluid that's in there. So you can get a concussion without even being hit in the head.
A couple more years of this podcast, I'm gonna have my doctorate.
That's right. I'm going to sit on the board exam.
NFL owners have approved a competition committee proposal, 1 year only, allowing NFL officiating department to correct clear and obvious misses made by on-field officials that impact the game in the event replacement refs are used in 2026. So basically, they're just going to have somebody in a booth being like, "That guy was wrong." This is another way they're testing us. They can't fool us, dude. We know this. So, and then the NFL has a partnership with Tomorrow Sports, the company behind golf's TGL, develop a professional flag football league for men and women that will be backed by all 32 teams. Again, you can't fool us. This is your chance to. They're trying to. We saw this coming from a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
So, also, I don't know if you want to be teaming up with Tiger Woods right now, but that's just whatever. Oh,
Speaking of which,
speaking of that, what a segue! I didn't even know that slide was right there.
Couldn't. Yeah, you didn't put it together.
Tiger Woods. I forgot about it though, and I was like, "Wow!" Now I just realized what I did there. Tiger Woods announces that he's stepping away for a period of time to seek treatment and focus on his health. He did everybody quote tweeted he's stepping away. He's got a situation and healthier, stronger, and asked for his privacy, all this stuff.
he's leaving the country.
He's leaving the country, right? He's going to do an out-of-country treatment due to privacy concerns.
Going to do that Aaron Rodgers,
Ayahuasca.
What is he?
Ayahuasca, yeah.
What is he trying to hide at this point? I think everybody knows what's going on.
Well, I mean, it's just typical, celebrity Hollywood stuff. Is you get caught doing something, just run away from it.
Isn't his mom still alive though?
I think so.
I think he's very protective of what his mom knows or how. I don't know.
No, she died.
Oh,
February 4th, 2025. He clearly.
Maybe that's it. It's a year since she's passed and he's relapsing.
Could be. He's not handling he's not handling life changes very well. So, because he had pills in his pocket whenever they found him, and he was hiccuping and all this other stuff and
sweating profusely,
sweating visibly, like,
the fact that the speed limit was what, 30 miles an hour or something?
Yeah, like 20 miles an hour.
He said he was looking down to change the station on his radio. Who listens to the radio anymore?
Like, you don't mean to laugh, but like at this point, it's like, dude, you got to stop driving. Like, yeah. And I just hate the people that keep saying he's in so much pain. You don't understand. I'm like, yes, in fact, I do understand. This stuff is poison, and there's clearly something that he's trying to deal with that he is not dealing with very well. So, but anyways, I don't know. He's out of the country, so not playing in the Masters. AKC says plus 4,000. Tiger leaves the country. We never see him again.
Is that on Poly Markets?
He won't let anybody in. He won't let anybody in. So that's not a good thing. He's got to let somebody in. Other golfers.
Yeah, but he's had to be so private for so long.
I think that was his choice. I think at a certain point that's your choice. So I don't know. I mean, who knows what being that famous is? You know what I mean?
I was gonna say we don't know what it's like to be that famous.
Yeah, I mean he's, maybe he should reach out to Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was that famous.
And Michael Jordan had a gambling problem.
Exactly. Like
still does.
Yeah. Like that's, people don't understand the way the brain works. Like when you're stressed and you're unhappy, you look for some sort of release. Like that's what you do. That's the brain wants dopamine. I could go on all day about that stuff. But anyways, more golf news. Tommy Fleetwood announces that he has Blackstone as his new partner. He's usually going around getting.
I'm not a fan of him no more.
He's Nike. He's a Nike guy.
But he usually goes around to the pro shops and like buys gear to play in. And so finally, I thought this was the grill. I was like, dude, this is sick. Like he's gonna be like coming in with a waffle maker and like whipping up brunch and drinking champagne and orange juice. And no, it's a freaking investment company. I was like, dude, this rocks.
What?
Yeah, it's not the flat top, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an investment company that's literally trying to run out every company in America right now.
They're
whether
buying
you're
everything.
a small time landlord or buying an HVAC business, they're just some private equity group that just buys out everybody, and they pretty much control the stock market and everything else. Like it's terrible company, but
they must have thrown a bag at him.
Yeah, you
they throw a
think?
bag at him,
Dude,
So-
they could drop probably $100 million and not even sneeze. So I'm sure they definitely backed up the Brinks truck to his house and said, "Wear my hat."
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's the world's largest alternative asset manager.
hmm
Crazy. More golf news. Uber is launching Uber Golf. It'll allow users to book rides to and from golf courses for up to 4 riders with 4 sets of clubs. We on board with this or no?
What perfect timing then Uber releasing this right after Tiger Woods flips his Rover.
yes. Love that. It's a hot take.
More golf news. Jason Kelsey is going to be at the Masters at the par 3 contest.
Of course.
And Pat McAfee is pissed because they've been trying to get on there for 3 years. And they gave it to Jason Kelsey because he went out to do TGL and acted all crazy. He's so crazy. So,
really? McAfee's mad?
Oh, he's mad. They've been trying to get down there for 3 years, he said. So their garage beer also partnered with Malbon Golf. So the Kelsey brothers, I don't know how they've weaseled their way into golf, but they have.
Money talks, man.
I guess so.
Now you got that T Swift money on their board too.
That's true. That's a big deal. Here are the odds for the Valero Texas Open. Ludwig Oberg, Fleetwood, Henley, Spieth, McIntyre, Siwoo, Matsuyama, Sepp Straka, Maverick McNeely. If I had to put my money on somebody, it'd be Sepp Straka. That's who I'd put it on right here, plus 2,500. So
you haven't been doing very well in golf, though.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, BS. I am running the DraftKings Millie Goats WOAT-A-MAKER. I'm destroying Butch and Dylon. It's not even close. Anything else on golf, boys?
No.
Okay, hockey. Let's throw a little NHL because we're coming down to playoff time. Look at the point difference between the Eastern and Western Conference wild cards. There's 4 teams within 4 points of the wild card spot in the East, and in the West there's 4 teams within 4 points of the final wild card spot in the West. So this thing, and none of the top seeds are settled. Nobody has home ice advantage. This last month of hockey, or these last couple of weeks of hockey, are going to be absent. These games are going to be freaking.
Sabres are tied for first.
Yeah, it's going to be legit, dude. Nothing better. So many teams still alive. Hockey's the best, dude. Hockey's
I've been
absolute
watching most of these Sabre games.
There's nothing like playoff hockey, man. Nothing like it. J-Vi, what are we doing with the U.S. men's national team for the World Cup?
I don't know.
We lost 2-0 to Portugal and then a 5-2 loss to Belgium.
It's the biggest loss we've had in a long time. Our star player, Captain America, Pulisic, hasn't scored in 8 games. It's the longest
terrible.
streak of his career.
There's no way
Yeah.
we can be optimistic about this, can we?
Yeah, maybe
What
they're
do we have
setting
to
us
do?
up. Maybe they're setting us up to do a big run. You know, maybe they're. I keep looking at that guy, and I think he's, who used to be the coach at South Carolina.
Muschamp?
Yes, keep thinking that guy.
Dude, who knows ball?
But yeah, I don't know. I want to be excited for the World Cup, especially since the United States is hosting.
Yeah.
I just we do know that we.
Was Ronaldo even playing for Portugal?
I don't know if he is anymore.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was the other night.
No, definitely not the other night. I don't know if he's playing in the World Cup though. We do have the benefit of the doubt of already making it to the knockout round because we're the host country, but
this is not looking good. With 7-2, we've been outscored our last 2 games.
Yeah,
this is garbage. I mean, don't let the baseball team, the USA baseball team, anywhere near this. Don't send them hockey jerseys either. Don't do that.
But at least we got a shot. Italy failed to make the World Cup for the 3rd straight year.
That's crazy. They're a baseball nation anyways now.
That is true.
Somebody sent them an espresso machine.
Italy used to be legit hot in soccer. It's crazy. This is the group stage for USA. Starts in June versus Paraguay, and then Australia, and then Turkey. I guess that's Turkey. Turkey.
Yeah. Turkey.
So let's see it.
I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna make sure my kid needs to sleep at 3 p.m. on that day so I can watch the game.
Versus Australia. That'll be a good one. All right, boys. I don't know if this is Hang the Banner or How Dare You, but shout out Fourth Quarter Performance, fourthquarterperformance.com, promo code GHOST20. Get your creatine, protein, BCA, Super Greens, Tiger Woods. If you're listening, go get that. Hang the banner for Liquid Death. They're giving away a house where every faucet pours soda-flavored sparkling water, and the winner will get to choose their preferred flavor. I need to get into this immediately. And I'm going to figure out how to enter it, and I'm going to enter it. Best believe. I love Liquid Death, dude.
Could have picked a better picture for that poor girl.
But that's Liquid Death spread. See, look, I'm drinking one right now, dude.
Yeah, but did it spray in your face like that?
No.
Yeah.
But if it did, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I'd dirty dancing that thing. I'd get a chair in an empty warehouse with a chain and just dump Liquid Death all over me. So,
paying for water in a can.
Love it, dude. I love Liquid Death. Google is rolling out the ability to change your Gmail address in the U.S. Users will now be able to update their old embarrassing email addresses. That means your boy can get rid of Merle Swaggart at gmail.com.
I can tell my wife. I'm gonna tell my wife she can update hers.
My other one was won't stop 34 at gmail.com. You're gonna tell her what?
I'm gonna tell my wife that she can update hers to use her new last name, not her old one.
Hey, send her this, dude. Send her the clip.
See how well that goes.
Yeah, dude. Go ahead. I'll send you the picture so you can have it. And then hang the banner to sports, because according to a new poll, 72% of sports fans think major sports events should be required to be free on broadcast television. Who are the other 28? Give us names.
Yeah.
Like, who the hell does not want free sports? What is that? That has to be all the corporate people that band together and be like, we can't let this poll be 100%. Any thoughts on this?
It's probably people like you that spend $2,000 a year for all the subscriptions.
Well, I would say it's probably people that are like in the younger generation that don't know what free broadcast TV is. They only know what those streaming services are.
And there is a whole generation that's going to not have any idea what DirecTV was with the box.
Yeah, I mean, like, just think about your kids. Like, do they know that? Like,
dude, we were
there's actual channels. Like,
this
or do they
weekend.
just? Can we just watch Netflix or can we watch Disney?
Great Wolf Lodge this weekend. They didn't have a smart TV, and my son's like, "What do you mean we have to?" He's like, "How do I get to Netflix?" He couldn't find the button on the remote. I was like, "You don't get Netflix. Like, you have to surf the channels." And I
Yeah,
had to teach him how to hit up on the channel button.
yeah,
Crazy.
I know.
So
It's like a commercial comes on. They're like, "What's this?"
yeah.
It's like it's when you get all your errands, or it's when you get all your chores done.
By the way, the kids got back today, and yesterday I went to the store without anybody for the first time. I don't even remember the last time I've been to the store without anybody. I spent way too much money. My wife is gonna be so mad if she ever finds that receipt. But we ate good, buddy. We're eating good this week. But anyways, boys, you got anything else? You got to hang the banner, anybody?
No,
Okay.
not this week.
Ed, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, everybody, happy Easter, right?
Happy Easter.
Enjoy the family time. Go to church. Eat the candy and enjoy the Final Four.
Go Bills.
Go Niners. Check out all of our socials. Everybody have a good week.